come out and play. All worries fade away, alright. There ain't no song without a little right and wrong. In the darkness before dawn and sunrise, is you sigh.
All right, what's up, geeks? We are trying this one more time, and of course, that's the perfect time for my phone to send a notification. We are going to try and install cPanel again. We get the music going, and we'll dive right in. Throw some synth at you guys today. If anybody wants to request a change, feel free to send it in the chat. That is really loud. I'm going to turn that down. Alright, somewhere in there ought to do it. If you guys can't hear me, anything like that, let me know. Alright, so we tried this a couple days ago. Didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. There were a few bugs. Upgrades were taking forever, stuff like that. So I have gone ahead and ran all the upgrades and updates, and everything should, quote, end quote, be ready to rock and roll. Let's find out. We're going to start off with this server here. And just to be on the safe side, we'll check for updates. And it looks like we're ready to go. Alright, just like last time, I do have a cheat sheet over here. Copy and paste commands make my life easier. So if you guys have any questions, chat's always there. So first thing we're going to do is install Perl curl. At least that's what I call it. This is only about 63 megs, so we should be able to fly through it. Only reason I didn't do this beforehand is I wanted to show it, so. Alright, so. We're almost done. Sorry about that. Alright, Perl is installed. Now, here's the fun part. Let's download the latest version of cPanel. That was fast. Alright, and last but not least, to execute the script. I'll go ahead and take Putty to full screen and we'll let this roll. As you can see, it is downloading more stuff just to make sure everything's compatible for the install. While that downloads, I'm going to start getting the stuff together for SonicPanel. So I'm going to give you guys the intermission screen for now. I'll give you an overhead view of me. Well, it would give you a overhead view of me if I turned on the overhead cam, but I know doing that in the middle of broadcasting, not the best idea, because it's gonna crash Streamlabs. So we'll just stay live here, and I'm going to start pulling up the documentation for SonicPanel. Alright, so while cPanel is installing, we'll use our handy dandy putty here to open a new session. We'll go ahead and get SonicPanel going. Big thing is I've just got to be sure I know which screen I'm on when I'm typing stuff. Alright, so once again, update. upgrade. And we're going to install Pearl once again. Pearl. It was weird, don't know why it kicked out the first time, but it did. Why is my email blowing? Oh, people are responding to my support tickets earlier. That's a good thing. Someone did something. Hey, Lactating Monk, how's it going? We're just doing some cPanel install stuff here. Oh, where is my HUD? Okay, I'm not getting a HUD. That's not a good thing. We'll load the other HUD. Not getting any HUD. Now they did just update Lumia, so they something may have happened with the HUD. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, when you said hi, you should have gotten like Mr. Rogers saying hi back or something like that. Don't know what they did with Lumia. I'll have to look into that one. Alright, we have Pearl installed there. So let's get SonicPanel going. Yeah, you gotta love updates, and that launched, or the update released probably this morning, but I just launched Lumia for the first time right before stream. Bad idea on my part. And it mentioned something about the overlays not being right. You see something here. Yeah, that sucks. I'm gonna close and reopen Lumia. So let's try this. So how did you find me, Lactating Monk? Let me refund that to you. Because until the HUD works, none of the fun stuff does. Nice, nice. Alright, let me close Lumia. And I hope it doesn't break my lighting. Okay.
It's time to duel!
Alright, so it looks like maybe it's working now. Lights are working. Now everything is orange and bright.
I'm Batman.
Let's go back to blue. Whoa, wow. Okay, that washes me out. There we go, that's a little better. This one's my favorite one, but the most annoying one. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, oh, there it is. How did it end up?
Deploying flashbang.
That's no fair when I do it to myself. Yes, I actually am. I work for a local ISP. Well, a local wireless ISP. I've been doing computers since I was 6, so right around 30 years now. Not to spread my age around. But yeah. It's the day job, and then the reason I'm doing this is for my business, TheG33k, which does web hosting, web design, stuff like that. Alright, looks like cPanel is going to be done first. Maybe not. As soon as updating the license, you'd think that'd be it. Alright, so we're getting a server. I gotta reissue the license for SonicPanel. Alright, gotta go to privacy for a minute, because I gotta log in to do this. Alright, why it didn't do a license check to begin with, I'll never know, but that should take care of that. Hey, Foxy. How's things going? Ooh. Work at this time of day? That sucks. I mean, I work until 10 at night Eastern time. I'm an RE fan, but it's kind of a weird thing. I only like RE4. I don't know why, but I really like RE4. I don't get it. I've tried the other Resident Evils and just couldn't get into them like I did 4, but 4 I can sit and play forever. I may have to give them a shot again, because I've not tried any of the others before since I was in high school. So it's been a hot minute. But no, 4, when it came out remastered, I was excited. I haven't got to play it yet, but I've got it. I also bought Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor this past week. So just gotta have time to play, because World of Warcraft's been keeping me busy for the most part, which is actually kind of surprising. Normally with World of Warcraft, I'll get on with a expansion pack release, play for basically max out my character's levels, and then stop playing. This one, they've actually done a really good job with keeping the content rolling, which honestly is kind of surprising for Blizzard. I mean, on top of that, they actually released for the first time ever a roadmap to go with this expansion to say, okay, this is when we're expecting to drop these patches, this is the content you can expect with them, and so on. See, okay, bear with me on this one, because I know you play Call of Duty, right, Foxy? Alright, so playing, this might break something, but I'm unplugging my mouse. I'll just hold my mouse up to the camera. Playing Call of Duty and playing WoW are just about the same for me, because I have the number buttons on the side of my mouse, and so it's pretty much the same thing. My mouse and I've got WASD on the keyboard, but all my spells and everything are tied to those buttons, just like all of my weapons changes and grenades and flashbangs and everything else in Call of Duty are tied to those buttons. So it's pretty much the same game for me, just a different screen in front of me. Yeah, I'll never figure out how I did it, but okay, so I've been playing World of Warcraft since vanilla, so about 2004. At that point, I could literally play with a keyboard with, like, I don't know how I did it. I seriously don't know how I did it, and I don't think I could do it today, but I could play with the keyboard without even looking at it. It was kind of strange. But then again, back then I was playing for like 8 hours a day and raiding and dungeons all the time. So far with Dragonflight, I've not actually done too many dungeons. I've done a few, but I think the highest I ran was like what was it, a Ruby Life Pools 14 maybe? Well, you don't need to run into walls, that's for sure. That doesn't do anybody any good. Yeah, I've got a few friends that do that. I back in Wrath of the Lich King era, I ran a guild, and we were a pretty heavy raiding guild, so we'd charge people a few thousand gold to run them through the raid or whatnot. But I just hadn't got back into that. I thought about it though. I looked at Diablo and I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, it was basically from what I was seeing, it was a reskin of WoW. Granted, I didn't do much looking into it. I basically watched a Twitch streamer play for, what, level 20, whatever the open beta was on Diablo 4. Now, one of the other fun things that I've found recently, right now I'm installing 2 different servers. This server right here is going to be a SonicPanel server, which basically controls Shoutcast. I'll tie it in with my billing system, which will allow me to sell Shoutcast services to customers. On this server back here, I'm installing cPanel, which is a web hosting control panel. It makes it easy to install things like WordPress and whatnot, create emails. It basically takes having to program Apache from memory every time somebody wants to add something to an extremely easy automated process. So I just decided to stream it because A, I wanted it on my YouTube channel, and B, it seemed like something different for me to stream. Lactating Monk, if you like watching this kind of stuff, you should check out Tomcat. He's a developer of a World of Warcraft add-on, and he actually codes it live on his stream just about every day. Yeah, and I'm not doing any of this. This is all just running. So. Yeah, I tried to do this a couple of days ago, and then the server had updates on it. So it took like, probably about 45 minutes of just updates. So I was like, I'm not going to sit through this. So I kicked it over to my side screen and played WoW while it was doing it. See, my day job, I work for a local WISP, wireless ISP, so yeah, I'm right there with you during my day job. Yeah, that's really the problem with anything like networking and switch related. They get somebody in there that even has the remotest interest in doing it, and they'll kick you up fast. I was with my company for, let's see, I've been with them for 4 years now, and a year and a half in, I got promoted to supervisor level. Fortunately, they didn't make me go salary. I was horrified they would. But yeah. What kind of hardware do you guys use, Foxy? Okay, Cisco, yeah. We've got 2 Juniper routers. And then we use MikroTik just for the friendliness with the WISP stuff, and then the POEIs. Yeah, Junipers, Our senior engineers are the only ones that access those, thankfully. I don't have to look at those. I just get the alerts when there's problems. Oh, a call center's server room is a scary place. I used to work in a, I guess it's probably about 200 to 300 people call center, and geez, it was crazy. Oh yeah, Junipers are you basically have to have a degree in networking and a degree in programming to use Juniper. I mean, technically I work in a call center now, but I work from home, so it's not too bad. I mean, and really, there's only like 6 of us that answer the phones. And most of my communication with my coworkers are through Slack. What did they use for VoIP? All right. Yeah, I mean, we have, let me grab another browser window. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but Opera GX is currently my favorite browser. That's right. Oh, Avaya. Yeah, Avaya. Bleh. That's what all the major call centers use, though. Is there a cap or something this thing slipped in? Lowercase root, and then my root password. I can still read, I thought so. Oh, that's why. Helps to read the error message. One thing I like about Opera, let me show you. It's got, well, now it's got all this political stuff. Apparently when it updated last, it loaded me down with, okay. Why am I putting the privacy screen up? Nothing on this thing is right. I mean, it even has me in Oslo, Germany, which, yeah. Oh. You'd have to be really good to guess my passwords. I'm more concerned about open fields. I used to run COD like you guys do, like literally every single day. That was every single day, 6 hours a day, but I just got burnt out on it so fast. Alright, let me make sure there's nothing crazy I need to do here. Make sure the hostname took.
It's a trap!
It's a trap. Alright, I am going to throw the privacy screen up for this. I mean, COD, it's a love-hate thing with me. And so the last one I really enjoyed was probably Cold War. I played it like crazy. A lot of people give me a hard time about that. But, alright. What is the Google Maps API key for? Do I need this or something? Okay. You want an API key, but you don't tell me what for. I probably already have an API key for this if it's actually required. Oh, there's an API key for it. I'll deal with that later. Hang on, let me get through this. Alright, I think we're through everything that's secured. There's one other thing I wanted to show you. And this I actually found through OperaGX, Aniba.com. Cheap stuff. Like, let's see what Hogwarts Legacy is running for now. Still about $50 here. I bought the entire Batman Arkham series for like probably under $30. Yeah, well, I mean, Cold War was a Black Ops game, pretty much. I mean, that's a lot closer than... It's a lot closer to a Black Ops game than anything else we've gotten recently. Vanguard was okay. I'll close that out, because that is done. What? Yes, I'm going to close that. Sorry, I had a yellow warning. Yeah, you're good. You can reboot. Alright, so we wait for that server to reboot. Oh yeah, cheating with Warzone has always been a thing. But, Vanguard wasn't so bad with cheating. I think part of what killed MW2 for me was the fact that by the time Season 2 rolled out, I had already gotten everything to Orion. And so that was really just bleh at that point. Yeah, they really need to work on that hardcore, and they need to put a bit of a priority on it too, because what it comes down to with it is people will play your game for so long with cheaters, but once you stop adding content or there's a content drought, they're gonna stop until you either release new content or you get rid of the hackers. I mean, I saw that Battle Pass season, what are they on now, 4? Yeah, I think it's 4. Rolled out the other day, and I thought about it, but just just not tickling my fancy. Oh yeah, coffee is one of my best friends, so yeah, I know. I actually, coffee and chill are probably the two people I miss the most, but I mean, we all still talk every once in a while. I don't know who Trevor is. He must be new. Oh, damn it, Trevor. Yeah. I mean, I may not be in game, but I still see Discord just about every night. Speaking of coffee, I'm surprised he's not on. Alright, this should have rebooted by now. Maybe. Yep, okay. Yeah, that's the other thing that really got me is my schedule changed. I used to work just regular, what was it, 8 to 5 or whatever? I don't know. 8 to 6, 9 to 6, something like that. And it changed to working 10 p.m. to I'm reading. It changed from working 10 p.m. or to working thoughts go in this order, not that order. Okay, so it changed from like 8 to 5 to 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. every night. And so by the time I get off work, and what I honestly do is I take a nap. So by the time I get off work and take a nap, and then get back up, everybody's done. So that's kind of what was happening on WoW too. So I actually just recently changed servers on WoW. Does anybody ever read license agreements, honestly? Alright, I am blinking for the moment. If the button takes, there it goes. This would be an S3 die. Alright, so we're denying data collection. Horde's been removed, that's good. Oh, cool, you can edit your favorites now. I know, right? What's a license agreement? Something that you just hit accept to. Alright, so during this setup, I'm probably going to go back and forth from the privacy screen quite a lot, just because the information it's going to ask me for. Like, there's my email address. Let's see. What? No, I think that's the music. I think I know what you're talking about. I think that's the music, because Discord's just chilling. Wow, this thing still asks for ICQ info? Does anybody use ICQ anymore? Like, seriously. They did add Slack to it now, but I don't have Slack, I have Discord. I use Slack for the day job, but no way I want to put that on my computer. No, thank you. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. I think, let me scroll through this. Yes, I am safe to unprivacy the screen now. Alright, everything is happy there. Save changes. Watch it pop it back to, oh, it didn't pop it back to the top. Okay, cool. Wait, what? What do you want? Oh, that's what you want. And my full crazy phone number. Alright. I think we're safe now. I never used ICQ either. Let's see. I used IRC for quite a while, but that's a little bit different than ICQ. I used AIM as probably the closest I got to ICQ. I actually think AOL produced ICQ, but I can't remember. It's been so long. Alright, is there anything else that needs to be done before this server is ready to go live? Alright, that should all be good. Alright. Whoa, this is new. What is this? Oh yeah, I used MSN a lot. I will not comment on what I did on MSN, but I used it a lot. Oh, that's kind of cool. They added a WordPress management toolkit. What? You don't have I may need to look into that. I should really start reading the update notes that cPanel sends me. Alright, the server is ready to go live except for some more in-depth programming that I can't let you guys watch. Let's see. Hey Foxy, you want to see something cool? The one time Foxy gets a call. Let's see, that can go away. Let's see. What other good ones have I got? That's a good one.
Stop it! It's turning me on! Stop!
Alright, so that got done a lot faster than I thought it would, which is good. What's bad is I don't really have anything to fill the other 8 minutes I was aiming to stream with, so let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thanks guys for joining. I appreciate you for chatting with me and spending a little bit of time with me. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to raid out to Tomcat. That way you guys can watch more programming and stuff. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks. Once I figure out how to raid someone, because I've obviously not done it. Where did my read button go? You know, it tells me all of these buttons that I can do. There we go.